Hey there, check this out. All right, so in this particular video, what we're going to do is we are going to discuss how to stay in front of these folks. It's follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, right? Persistence, we have to do it. It's essential. This is sales. We have to do it. Follow up is imperative. Let's dive in. First, make sure you look at the links, other videos. You can always schedule a way to say hello to us. Let's dive in. So, as you can see in the mind map, I won't pan over there right now, but in the mind map, we allow the option for you to work directly within our CRM if you'd like. You don't have to, but if you'd like, we have tons of stuff built out in there already, and that's an option for you if that's something that's of interest for you. So, what I want to do right now is talk about, if you don't already know this, and I hope that you do on some level, but what we found is that not a lot of people do. So let's back up the train just a smidge. Follow-up is imperative. Even if you do it terrible, it's better than not doing it all, at least on some level. Maybe not terrible, but if you do it decent, it's way better than not doing it all. How about we go with that? But if you can do it and be a little bit more effective, the results can get really crazy here. So let's discuss this. So what do I mean by that exactly? All right. So effective follow-up, at least in our opinion, this is just based on results, is that if we talk about how we got here in the first place, so what is the entire theme of everything that we're doing here? What is it? It's talking about first figuring out you, next figuring out your favorite customer, verifying that those two jive together, right? Next, we verify that your favorite customer is able to be, there's supply and demand in your favor, right? Those are the things that we're trying to do. So when it comes down to follow-up, right? Why would we be vanilla? Why wouldn't we be intentional and just forget about this entire journey, this path that we're trying to help someone be on and connect with them, right? Because ultimately what we want to do is we want to work with people that we're freaking pumped about working with. So why would we follow up any different? So let's dive in. Okay, these email templates, and frankly text is the same way, are intended to be based around you having a favorite customer that's geo niche based, okay? Meaning that you're targeting people in a specific area, you're talking about stuff in here, your niche in particular, that you and they are excited about. Also, we highly encourage putting things of value in your email, like a video or a link to a restaurant or to cool stuff or data or whatever. And I'm going to dive into that here in just a second, just for some ideas, okay? So we suggest that your signature be something along the lines of this. This is your signature, okay? Now, everyone's a little bit different. Excuse me. Everyone's a little bit different, but just want to throw a few things out here. A couple are normal, maybe some aren't. So your name, right? Email. Since you're sending an email, you might not need to put your email in there, but that's up to you. Cell phone, very imperative in my personal opinion. Voxer, we're going to talk about that in a second. We really like it, as you probably already know if you saw that video. If not, find it because it's a good one. We use it with our people. We encourage it, at least with the people that we work directly with. Then we have a couple possiblies. I should put a possibly with Voxer because if you don't have it, you don't have it. But I put possibly a picture. So if you have a good picture that can be small and still effective and good and show your beautiful face, I think that's a great thing, right? Possibly your brokerage team or name. Now that's up to you. If it's something that you feel compelled to do, great. If not, that's up to you. Possibly your expertise as an example of some slogan like specializing in blah, 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 okay? Again, excuse me. So, and then below, if we have PS or in PSS, we found that these can be pretty powerful. And just have it be in almost all of them, maybe all of them. Say, PS, feel free to schedule a call or meeting right here. And Calendly is free, okay? There is the ability to upgrade it, and it does more cool stuff for you. But there's definitely other ones out there as well. I just put this one in there to give you the idea that offering for them to schedule something on their time with you, that's a big deal. It's like, give them the power to do this on their time, right? And you can, when you build this out in Calendly, in that account, you get to set the options to give them. Okay, so really you're controlling it, but you empower them to do it on their time, and it's a sense of empowerment, right? So that's one thing. The next thing is, or you can learn more about me here. And what you do is you send them to your sales funnel that specifically talks about the thing that originally brought them there in the first place. Or what you could do is, another thing you could do is, you could have a video and you could say, hey, whatever, and this is like your video talking about how pumped you are about X thing, right? Whatever their thing is. Maybe you're a mountain bike person, or maybe you're a gardening enthusiast, or whatever it is, and you can just sit there and talk about it and get pumped and connect with them. That's the jam, okay? So it's important as a reminder here before we dive into them that this is a follow-up. This is the flow, excuse me, up until this point. Sorry, my brain's moving faster than or something's going on. But these emails are in response to some sort of traffic to your site. And remember that. Okay, so if it's on the paid ad side, then they're going to click on our example that we've been using, right, which is Cap Hill Denver Realtor. So if that's the case, keep that in mind when you're going through this, because whatever your version of that is that I just said, have that be top of mind. Okay, so here's email one. Email one will be X number of hours, days, whatever, after they initially reached out. Okay, so there's an assumption here that we have their email. So in some way, shape, or form, they gave it to you. Okay, so think about that. They've raised their hand and said, here's my email in exchange for X thing. Keep in mind what's going on here. So subject, thank you for stopping by. Hi, contact whoever it is. I saw that you were recently on my site, and I just wanted to say hello personally, see video, and let you know that I'd love the opportunity to learn more about what you're looking for. And then you could have this little video saying hello, record it from your phone super quick. It'll take you, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to record it, and be like, hey, so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Put it on YouTube. It literally takes just a few minutes. Boom, send it over to them. Okay, now, depending on your email platform, sometimes you can just embed these in there and you don't even have to put it on YouTube, but nonetheless, that's the long route. But as you saw on my site, I'm very fortunate to love what I do, and more specifically working with awesome people interested in X thing just like you, right? I know you're busy, so I'll let you go, but please reach out at your convenience and have an excellent day. And then I put signature, which is your version of this thingamajig up here that we just created, right? Your name, whatever you choose here, and then they can schedule a call with you, or they can watch another video or go to your site that talks about the same stuff that they already, that you know that they want to talk about. Okay. Next one. Sorry I missed you. This is assuming that they didn't respond, right? Contact info. Sorry I missed you earlier. I'm sure you're busy, so I thought I'd send you a quick follow-up to reach out. My contact info is below, and I'd love the opportunity to share my expertise, enthusiasm for X niche. Have an awesome day, and then again, your signature. And again, this is the follow-up timeline of your choice, right? So that's what's cool about these CRMs, is that this stuff happens without you having to do it. You just say, you hit a button and it says, I want this follow-up program. This automatically happens. And then when they respond, you can turn it off, and it won't just start sending stuff even though they responded, so you won't look like a knucklehead. Okay, so next email. Email number 3. Subject, why I love, and then whatever it is. Just had a thought, so why not share? Feel free to reach out at your convenience and chat it up. Truth is, love talking shop about whatever it is. So reach out anytime. Here's a few things I really enjoy. Then if they have kids and a school district's a big thing for your favorite customer, mention it. And then maybe have a video where you talk about it. You record this thing, you do it one time, maybe you do it twice, I don't know. And you link it to them every single time. You have this thing just go out, right? Next is Share a restaurant or something cool in the area. This is an entertainment thing cool in the area. A link to it. Okay. Now there could be a market trend. Maybe what you do is every month you update this and you do a market trends thing and you plop that in here, right? It's up to you. This is an automated flow here, so there's a little bit of maintenance going on there. But if you did 1 3-minute video a month, I think that is something that we can all handle here, right? Or maybe it's just a screen, a PowerPoint, and you talk kind of like how I'm doing right now. Number 4 is best way to connect. So you say, subject line, best way to connect, question, you're busy, I'll be quick, what's the best way to communicate? For you. Call, text, email, messenger, look forward to connecting. Email number 5, subject, forgot to share one of my favorite communication tools. Hey, contact info, I forgot to share one of my favorite methods. As you know, great communication is essential. So what you're doing here is you're saying that you're an advocate for something that you know is a fundamental business priority in the real estate industry. I started using this tool and love it. It's called Voxer. Have you heard of it or used it? Here's a link if they want to check it out. They're probably going to see this on their phone, by the way. So it's great on the phone. So put that in there. Feel free to give it a try. Either way, have a great day. And then this would be an opportunity where if you haven't put Voxer in your signature, go ahead and do that. And then keep going, right? Like have this be, it's like a conversation that they're not responding to yet, but you're pretending that they are. It's sort of like having your fake friend when you're a little kid or something. But nonetheless, it's conversational. It's not just robotic, and you're trying to connect with people. You're a human, okay? And you're adding stuff of value. Maybe they don't use Voxer to talk to you, but they use it for something else, okay? You're adding value to these people. So I hope this makes sense. On the tech side, it's the same thing, okay? Now, when it comes down to using these CRMs, and if you have one, great. If you don't, feel free again to just schedule a call and reach out and ask us about ours. But they can have reminders that are in for you to call them on X day, okay? And this stuff can be automated. So just wrapping our heads around creating these things so that they can be replicated, right? They're sent out automatically. They feel like they're connecting still on some level, correct? But they're getting something done to connect while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, okay? And the way to bridge that gap between this automation thing, because it's gonna, if we're not careful how we do it, it could not feel genuine, is that we talk directly about these things that we know that they visit us about. And that's why this whole thing is just like sort of a simple genius deal, which is instead of just taking any customer you get, you align yourself with the people you want to get. And then you intentionally go get them and have conversations with them. And if you've had this in your life, this will probably make more sense. In my ramblings, you can just turn me off. But the point is that we still need to execute it, right? And these CRMs can be really powerful. So again, you can do emails in there, you can do texts, you can have reminders, you could, in your free time, if you have any, you could be creating these videos to be putting in there to talk about whatever it is in your niche that you think is cool. Or you could do a little bit of research and create a PowerPoint and share that with them and they can click on it, so on and so forth. And you're connecting with these folks. So I hope that makes sense. As always, make sure to go down below and click on something to bring you to another video. I'd love to see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.